Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the full moon in Aquarius, which is set for the 9th of August, 2025. We'll take a look first at the actual full moon, its energy, and the energy of the planets which are surrounding it. The energy of the full moon will be lasting on us from, let's say, a couple of days before the full moon until a couple of days afterwards. Then we're going to take a look at the overall energy of the full moon with the surrounding planets and how it influences each and every single zodiac sign one by one. In the end, we'll also get a short oracle card for each sign. Everything will be timestamped in the description box below for your convenience, so you can consult your sign as well as your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so let's start looking at the first thing on the list, on our agenda, the Aquarius full moon for the 9th of August. Now, the full moon in August is traditionally called the sturgeon moon. It was named after a giant freshwater fish that is most abundant in August in the Great Lakes region of North America. So, what is exactly this fish? Well, if you take a look at the thumbnail of this video, you could see it. It's a very strange looking fish. We can say it's prehistoric looking easily because it resembles a small shark, and it has been traced back to around 136 million years ago. It actually starts to reproduce when it's 20 years old, and they can live up to 150 years of age, outliving any human being, and it is the perfect symbol for this moon. The word sturgeon means the stirrer, that is, exactly what the fish does when it's looking for food. It stirs up the mud at the bottom of the lake looking for food. Now, each full moon brings this wave of powerful energy, but the August sturgeon moon holds a particularly deep and spiritual vibration. The sturgeon moon symbolizes resilience, longevity, and ancestral wisdom. It's the 8th full moon of the year. It's a turning point, because it's urging you to slow down, look inward, and realign with what truly matters to you. This full moon offers a chance to reconnect with your intuition, to release emotional baggage, and to prepare for what is to come as the summer starts to fade away and the fall starts to approach. Now, on August the 9th, this full moon will occur in the sign of Aquarius. Are you ready for an epiphany? Do you really want to see that light at the end of the tunnel? Because the sturgeon full moon in Aquarius will be lighting up your inner rebel, your soul circle connection. You know, those big picture dreams that you've left sitting in a drawer somewhere? Now, Aquarius is the sign of collective breakthroughs and of future-focused thinking. So don't be surprised if you suddenly see this clear path forward and you realize, you know what? It's time to create a new path for myself, an even more clearer path, because I'm starting to see it and I want it to be my path. The full moon connects us with things that we already know, but we're not admitting to ourselves, such as hidden feelings, okay? And even secrets that come up. We're going to have to face them at a certain point. It's going to be a turning point for us. Now, spiritually, the sturgeon moon represents endurance, ancient wisdom, and deep emotional waters that we have often avoided exploring, just like the sturgeon fish, which has existed for over 100 million years. This moon is going to call to us to connect with our timeless truths, whether they come from our intuition, from our dreams, or the stories that have been passed down through generations. If you've felt emotionally drained, disconnected, or uncertain in the last weeks, the sturgeon moon is your invitation to press pause and to realign. Okay? Now, how will this sturgeon moon affect us spiritually? Well, while every full moon amplifies emotions, the sturgeon moon in Aquarius brings a unique blend of introspection and detachment. So you might find yourself observing your own feelings from a distance, or suddenly gaining clarity on a past issue that was maybe foggy. So how are you going to feel? Get ready. you're going to feel, first of all, more reflective and introverted, okay? You're going to ask yourself who you are beneath the surface. Like, who are you really? Second of all, you may just have heightened dreams and stronger intuitions. Those are messages that are coming from your ancestors through your dreams, okay? They're going to work through your intuition. Also, you might just find that you have this strong urge to just let go of things, just release them, okay? Release what? Release grudges, release toxic relationships, and release outdated beliefs that no longer serve you. You may also feel the desire for deeper meaning. Well, the fish lives at a deeper level, of course. That's why it's our symbol. So you're not going to want any more shallow connections. And lastly, you might just feel this urge to reconnect with nature. So go near water, go underneath the moonlight. Walking is healing, walking in nature, okay? If you need to heal, going near water is an exceptional remedy. In fact, water will help amplify emotional healings. Just sit near a lake, an ocean. And if you can't, for whatever reason, a bathtub, a small body of water, and visualize those emotional blocks being washed away. No more blocks at all. In simple words, the Sturgeon Moon dares you to get rid of the drama, drop any dead-end habits, and rewrite the rules on your own terms. The full moon is also a time of conclusion and gathering of what was started at the new moon in Aquarius. You remember that we started the new moon in Aquarius months ago in February. Did you forget about it? Did you give it up? Because I have full moon readings and new moon readings, and they're linked to each other. Now, our last new moon reading before this video was the Leo new moon, and it just started this really bold new period for us. So don't miss out, because months from now, in February, the full Leo moon is going to come knocking and asking you if you've done the work and if you're ready to claim your reward. This is how it actually works. Okay, let's take a look at the planetary influences around the full moon in Aquarius, and let's see what's going on. Now, this 2025 full moon in Aquarius occurs, first of all, with the sun in Leo, okay? And this is going to form an opposition to, instead, the moon, which is going to be in Aquarius. Let's take a look at this opposition. Now, the Leo sun is proud and intensely individual. They're not content with simply being just one of the team. The Aquarius moon, instead, is individualistic. It values independence, yes, as well as the group spirit. So this full moon is illuminating this conflict. You'll notice this. Now, let's consider also that this full moon is occurring at the same time when Mars is going to be in Libra. And it will be opposing Saturn and Neptune, both of which are in Aries. Therefore, there can be some tension. Now, this clash, this cosmic clash, may leave you feeling torn between keeping the peace or standing your ground. Are you going to be diplomatic, or are you going to be individualistic? Are you going to stay with the team, or are you going to stand alone? Maybe there's relationship drama or creative confusion that's forcing you to choose between diplomacy and honesty. While it can be frustrating, actually, this tension during this Sturgeon moon ultimately helps you to set stronger boundaries and prioritize authenticity over approval. We have to be true to ourselves. It's pushing us to stop people-pleasing and start speaking our truth, even if it ruffles a few feathers. It happens. This full moon also occurs with Venus in conjunction to Jupiter. So our need for love and affection is going to be very high. It's also influenced by Uranus in Gemini. Okay, and this is an important shift that we saw in a previous video because it started in 2025. Uranus, the planet of change and rebellion and innovation, is going to be in the sign of Gemini, the sign of communication, of learning, and of thought. So this full moon has energy that is supercharged with mental breakthroughs. You're gonna be understanding so many things just very quickly. You may be having surprising emotional clarity and this strong push towards reinvention. That's the planets. That's what's happening. All normal. And it's all really very, very good for us. Lastly, you may have felt the impact of the Mercury retrograde because when Mercury goes into retrograde, everyone feels it. Okay. Now, finally, we have the retrograde, which will be going direct in Leo on just 2 days after the full moon, on the 11th. So this is going to give you the green light to speak your truth with confidence. So use this full moon's really strong energy to get rid of all old expectations, reclaim your individuality, and realign with creative and entrepreneurial opportunities that actually light the fire inside of you. This is the moment to make room for your unique voice in your vision. It's the time to make room to increase your impact and step into the future that you are meant to create for yourself. So basically, if we can conclude this first part of the video, we can say that the full moon in Aquarius tells us to stay focused and stay determined. Stay true to your path. This determination will guide you towards your desired outcomes. Okay, everyone. Now let's take a look at what this 2025 Sturgeon moon means for each single zodiac sign one by one. Okay, let's see. We're going to start with Capricorn. Capricorn, your theme here that is highlighted is money and self-worth. Of course, we were talking about making your own path, forging your own path forward. So that's only normal. Now, the Sturgeon moon lights up your second house of value, cash, and self-worth. And it's going to push you to get real about what is worth your time and energy. Think about it. Okay. Maybe you've been under charging people. You're not getting enough for what you're doing, or maybe you're spending too much, or you're stuck somewhere where you are not happy. Okay. Now is the moment to think about your resources, both emotionally and financially. So use this moon to check out your budget and ask yourself, do you match your goals? Remember that security is how grounded you feel for yourself. Uranus in Gemini could inspire you to new income streams, especially through technology, writing, or communication. Okay, Capricorn, let's get a card for you. As I was already shuffling here, just a very quick oracle message. And we'll take it from the bottom, as usual. You are currently under construction. Exactly. We were just talking about fixing things up. And if you are on the right path, that's perfect. Please be patient. Okay. Well, that was perfect. Now, I'm going to have to go fishing for the other cards because I've used so many of them. Aquarius. Aquarius, your theme instead is identity and personal growth. Okay, you're not the same person you were 6 months ago when this was a new moon in Aquarius. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, why are you still playing the same role that you were 6 months ago? The Sturgeon moon lands in your first house of identity, and it's going to push you to get rid of those stale perceptions that you have and let the real you take center stage. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's your look, your vibration, or your goals. Something is ready for you, okay? A glow up is ready. So this is the door opening for you and allowing you to be whatever you want to be unapologetically, okay? So ask yourself, am I showing up as the version of me I actually believe in? Uranus and Gemini are here to help you rewrite your story the way you want it, the way you think it. Okay, and your card is, life isn't a sprint, it's a long race, and you're not in it just to win. Exactly. You're in it to live it, to be yourself. Okay, Aries. Where do we put Aries? Here we go. Aries is our third card. So Aries, your theme for this moon is friendship and future vision, because the sturgeon moon is lighting up your 11th house of groups, goals, and bigger ideas. And it's going to push you to turn your inside dreams, your inside hustle, whatever you're doing, into something real. Maybe you're doing something on the side, but it's really what you really want to do not on the side, but in the center. Okay. So this is your green light to stop flying solo. Okay. Collaboration happens, and that's when the magic happens. So surround yourself with people who understand you and inspire you to dream big. You need someone to support you as well, right? Dreams need to be supported, not just by you, but even people around you. So with Uranus stirring up these new ideas, you may feel pulled towards new communities, or maybe you might feel to start up a new passionate project that's been in your heart. Why not try and go for it? And your card is, when you start, the path appears. So take the step in any direction. There you go. See? Taurus. Where's my Taurus card? Let's see. No, my Pisces card comes first. Oops, I made a mistake. I said Aries when I was supposed to do Pisces first. I skipped. Okay, well, you'll forgive me, right? Here we go. We'll do Pisces now. And Taurus, I have it here. Okay, Pisces, sorry about that. Theme. Your theme is your subconscious healing and rest. Now, the sturgeon moon is in your 12th house of healing, closure, and deep emotions. And this is going to show you what you've been pushing under the rug. What have you been hiding? So it could be an emotional burnout. It could be unspoken grief, or it could be old baggage. Okay. This moon is your chance to just clear that spiritual inbox that you have. Okay. So use it to rest, reflect, and write down your closure letter. Okay. You can finally let go of things and feel lighter. So what is it that you can let go of? Okay. Your inner world is very important as much as your outer world. Uranus in Gemini could spark something really surprisingly a big surprise that's going to clear something for you. Okay. And it's about a subconscious block that you're actually ready to release. And your card, Pisces. Storms may bring passion, but not peace. Okay. That's kind of deep. I think that goes into what you're hiding underneath that rug and we have to get rid of. Okay. Taurus, your theme is career and public recognition. Now, the sturgeon moon is going to be in your 10th house of career and recognition, where you have the greatest craving for impact, for purpose, and you want to be seen. Maybe you are finished with your current role and you're really impatient about something new, a big idea that you have. Whatever it is, whoa, that flew out. Okay, whatever it is, don't sleep on what you've outgrown. Let it go, okay? This is your cue to step into the version of yourself, that successful version of yourself, okay, that really lights you up. So with Uranus now shaking up things, you're ready to redefine what success really means to you on your own terms. And you have everything you want is on the other side of the unknown. There you go. See, it's waiting for you, Taurus. It's definitely waiting for you. Gemini, where did I place my Gemini card? We have it somewhere. Here we go. Gemini, your theme is expansion and spiritual growth. Now, the sturgeon moon is activating your 9th house of expansion, truth, and adventure. So if you've been craving meaning in something new, perfect. This is your green light. Get out of your comfort zone. Book the trip, take that class, start the video, start the podcast, whatever it is that you wanted to do or say. Say yes. Say yes to something. Say yes to someone. Whatever opens up your mind. Okay. Even that one little new idea could change everything. Do not overthink. Just follow whatever lights up inside of you. Okay, Gemini? And your card is, there we go. Big dreams are built by those who do the work. Just do it. Okay? No thinking, no second thoughts. Just go out there and do it. Okay. Cancer. Your theme is transformation and emotional release. No surprise there. The sturgeon moon is in your 8th house of transformation and intimacy, and also of shared resources. And it's going to give you that push to go really deep inside of you of what has been hidden underneath the surface, as we were saying about the actual moon's energy. Okay. So Trust the process. If you have to get rid of something, don't worry about it. It's all about emerging stronger and more aligned with your truth. And Uranus is going to help you to detach from those outdated emotional patterns. And it's going to make space for lighter, freer version of you to emerge. And your card says, when it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. Exactly. I had said, don't worry about it. And there comes the sun. You may be worried about it, but it's nothing to worry about. Okay. Cancer, we're going to have to go and get our Leo card. And we are in Leo season. And your theme, Leo, is relationships and balance. Okay. Because love and partnership are in the spotlight for you. This moon will light up your 7th house. And it's going to ask you to rethink how you connect and collaborate with other people. The moon sparks clarity. Okay. So this is the moment that you should balance self-love with real talk and boundaries. And Uranus is going to stir up a really surprising conversation, or maybe you're going to make this surprising decision. Okay. Remember, Leo, you're not here to settle. You're here to be seen, heard, and celebrated. Okay. In all your regal glory. So act like the king, because that's what you are. What you find may not be what you expected, but what you truly need. Interesting, isn't it? Okay, now we're going to go on to Virgo, and your theme is health and routines, because the Sturgeon moon is in your 6th house, okay? And it's going to challenge you to reclaim your time and energy with much smarter moves, okay? This moon's energy wants you to feel good, okay, of everything that you've done. So think about upgrading your life, like when you upgrade software, okay? Less lag, less stress, more flow, more self-care, okay? Sometimes the smartest move is knowing when to ask for a little bit of backup. Uranus is going to bring changes that's going to help you to build healthier habits and release perfectionism. And your message is, don't dwell on what might be on the other side of that door. That's it. Like we said, don't dwell on perfectionism. Is it that or is it not that? Doesn't matter. It's going to bring you what you need. Libra. Your theme is creativity and self-expression. Now, this moon is in your 5th house, and it's here to remind you that you're hiding your sparkle, and that's not good. It's time to show up loud and proud of whatever and whoever you are. This moon says that your vibe is your power move. So turn up your passion and make it impossible for anyone to ignore you, okay? Your creativity is ready to break the internet. Don't hold back. This is a beautiful moon for you, and it's going to reclaim all your joy. Uranus in Gemini is going to bring up creative downloads just out of nowhere. Just have paper and pen ready and write them down, because you're going to get a lot of ideas. Romance also, playing, pleasure, they're all there and they're all aligned just for you. And your message is, perspective is a matter of where you stand. Interesting. Maybe you weren't seeing yourself perfectly in that perspective that you should have, right? Okay, Scorpio, your theme is home, family, and emotional foundation. And this moon is hitting your 4th house of home and roots. It's going to ask you to let go of old, outdated family drama that's been messing with your peace, let's say. This moon's energy is all about creating a sanctuary where you can recharge, feel grounded, and truly be yourself. Embrace the reset. Your peace depends on this rest, okay? And Uranus invites you to create emotional safety in new, less conventional ways. Your card is, you have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There is something for you there. Interesting and beautiful. Last but certainly not least, Sagittarius, your theme is communication and learning, because this moon is going to hit your 3rd house of communication and mindset, okay? And it's going to show you where you need a mental refresh, and clearer connection, okay? So start tuning into conversations and ideas that move you forward, and ask yourself, are the messages that you are sending and receiving, are they helping you to level up? Remember, a peaceful mind equals a peaceful life. Uranus is going to be activating your relationship zone. Expect revelations during deep conversations or unexpected news. And remember, speak your truth, but also listen to what is not said. Your card, Sag, is You aren't done. You're just getting started. Beautiful. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next moon or the next star that goes by. Bye-bye for now from Angel.